Why is it sticking out like that? Oh my God, not on my second to last video of the year. What's up, cookies? I hope y'all can hear me because I have my microphone charging over here. She was a little sleepy before we started, and I don't have that much time. But anyway, welcome back. And if you're new here, what's up, cookie? My name is Carolyn Gray. This is my channel, obviously. I talk about all things in and around fashion. We love a good old kiki and giggle over here because laughter is good for the soul. It's very healing. And that will never change. And once a week, I do vlogs where I show y'all my life living in New York as a content creator, entrepreneur, and an adult, even though it's so ghetto. And excuse the background noise if you can hear or pick up any of that. I apologize. It is the middle of the day, and they said Christmas wear, holiday wear. We are working outside in these streets and making a bunch of noise for Carolyn's videos. So anyway, bear with me if you can hear that stuff. But anyway, I did this video last year, my wish list for 2024. And I really feel like because I had this list and a no buy list that I was very focused in my shopping this year, even though I still feel like I shopped a lot. I wasn't as impulsive. I was a lot more intentional. I would refer to my list often just to make sure that I would like ground myself before making any mistakes. And I also feel like whenever I did feel close to being impulsive, I learned how to slow down and really thought about how certain things would be implemented into my wardrobe and how it would create multiple outfits because we're wearing our clothes. We're not waiting for the perfect moment to wear our statement pieces or pieces that really make us feel good and get us excited. We're wearing them, okay? We are using our closet. We are wearing our clothes. So I feel that making this list last year really had a great impact on the investments that I made this year. And I also felt like it was a little tough for me to do a regret or I wish I didn't get this list for 2024. It was a little hard for me to create that list because I was so intentional with my shopping. So I really want to focus on also continuing this less impulsive shopping that I have that I've been kind of struggling with in the last 2 years prior to 2024. And I really want to look for things that just have a wow factor because I feel that I've been working since I was 14 years old in fashion. Okay, my first job was at Hollister, and then I got a second job at Baker's, unbeknownst to my mother. Yeah, she was not happy that I found a second job because she was like, I don't need you to be working, but whatever. I've been working since I was 14 in the fashion space, and I've just been collecting things throughout that time. And I feel like I have a wardrobe that I'm really proud of. I have a lot of amazing essential pieces, a lot of statement pieces that I'm in love with. But I feel that this year I focus a lot more on essentials more than statement pieces. And going into 2024, that's what I'm focusing on. I'm looking for wow factors. I'm looking for art. I'm looking for unique, not readily available to everybody type pieces, maybe more vintage, maybe more expensive. I don't know, but I feel like it's worth the investment for me. This is how I kind of see my shopping or what I would like to attract for the next year. And I have a very short no buy list because I also feel like some of the things on my no buy list from last year was like, girl, you know you love a damn coat. Why would you say no more coats? You live in New York. Everybody in New York has multiple coats. So what? Don't put that on the no buy list. So anyway, first thing on my list that I didn't get this year, I still want an Hermes pochette, like an envelope bag, some type of clutch. And I know that they're going to be discontinuing certain styles next year, but I feel like either on the resale market or something that they might still have in stock, I want to see if I can still get something like that. I don't want a Birkin. You know, yes, it's nice. Of course, like if I'm offered something like that and I can afford it, I'll get it. But I want a really unique piece that not a lot of people are looking for with Hermes. I also want several shoes from the Prada Spring 2025 collection because some of those are spinning the block from years before when I couldn't afford those shoes, and I cannot wait. I'm gonna pop up the three that I'm pretty sure what would make me so mad? Victoria Beckham actually did this, and Maison Margiela made shoes with Christian Louboutin for their January Haute Couture show did not produce them things, okay? So they're only for red carpet and special moments. And then Victoria Beckham made some platform sandals that they never put out in production. Why? Why is that? So if Prada is playing games with my heart, my achy breaky heart, I'm going to throw a fit, because don't show me those shoes if you're not going to produce them. Point blank period. Because I will be getting them. Thank you very much. I know a few people at Prada. They will be calling me once they get them in the store. Okay, so this is something I've always wanted. And I finally looked at the price tag recently and I was just like, why is everything I want so much money? I really want a pair of these Schiaparelli booties with the gold toe, the platform booties with the gold toe. I just feel like with the elevated essentials that I have in my closet, I just feel like it would make sense for me to have them. It would be great if they had a pair of boots that had silver toes. But I take the gold toe. I've had my eye on those ever since they came out. Ever since I saw Tracy Ellis Ross with those things on. So yeah, that's on my list. Now, if y'all been following me for a while, y'all would know I had a video on here where I mentioned I bought I thought it was a nice duplicate of the shape of the Margot bag. Turns out that thing was it was counterfeit. It had the roll all over in the tiniest detail. I finally found a family member that I felt could rock this bag and nobody would press her or know what the situation was. But I was very upset because I was like, dang, I really just wanted to see the shape of this bag on me. And it ended up being a knockoff and I couldn't wear it. So I still want a Margot bag because the knockoff bag confirmed to me that I would like that body of a bag on me. But I would like it in a jewel tone or a suede material. Yeah. It's ridiculously priced. I'm sick of these prices. Oh my God. But you know what bag I think would be like a follow-up option? The Jacquemus, it's a large satchel bag. Beautiful bag. I saw it in a butter yellow. I love butter yellow so much as a color. And I also saw, I think in a black, and I think they have a brown suede if I'm not mistaken. Lovely bag. It's got something there for sure. So if I don't find a Margot bag that I really want and willing to spend that money on, then I'm going to go for the Jacquemus one. Because she's just as superb. Another thing on my list, I actually really want this soft speedy bag from Louis Vuitton. I feel like that monogram print from Louis Vuitton and like a Fendi print, those are the only ones that I really feel like I resonate the most with. Because I'm not really like an in-your-face logo girl. Like I like things that are very no logo. Like you know what it is if you know type of thing. Like I am kind of like a quiet luxury, especially when it comes to accessories type of girl. But I also feel like the Louis Vuitton monogram print is my jam. I love the backpack that I have with the monogram print. I wore it so much. I still wear it. Obviously, it's one of my favorite pieces. The Judy bag and the Takashi print. Yes. So I feel like that's my jam. I love it there. And I would like to get some charms to put on it too. Some cutesy charms that I pick out. Not really from Louis Vuitton, but just from anywhere. That really just show my personality in a bag charm. But I feel like I would wear the crap out of a speedy bag. Like, what is it, a 35 size, 30, 35? One of them numbers. It's either 30 or 35. Either way, I'll put a picture up, okay? The next thing on my list, oh my God. I feel like I'm becoming more and more into the bag situation, right? Because before I wasn't always a bag girly. I wasn't a bag girly until I got introduced to Cassie Thorpe's YouTube channel, as well as introduced to Fashion File. And I started to really start to rack up on bags, more so pre-love. But now I'm like, there's going to be some bags this year that are not going to be pre-loving me. I'm going to get them right out the gate when they come out on the store floor. But I am really looking forward to Coach putting out those large clutch bags with the leather stickers on them. Like, oh my God, like I want the one in burgundy with the playful stickers all over it, and I'll be happy. That big ass bag, Yeah, yeah. So I already am on the wait list for it from the Soho store, and I'm gonna go to the Hudson Yards location as well, and I'm gonna see if someone can get me on a wait list for one of the bags there because I don't want to miss out because I really wanted the what's that bag that came out earlier this fall and everyone sold them out left and right. There was a large an 85 size of that bag in a aged tan leather. And I'm very upset that I missed out on that because I really wanted that bag. I didn't want the other ones, like the Bordeaux ones, the navy. I liked them, but I really wanted the aged tan leather large ass one. Looked like a big ass duffel bag. I wanted that one. So I do not want to miss out on the one from Coach. Another one that I recently saw, I actually might get this before the end of the year. Jerry from Bergdorf. Jerry busted down at Bergdorf. That's how I have her in my phone. She posted a pair of YSL wedges in a blue with a red wet. Why are they so pretty? I love me a good Saint Laurent shoe. I just feel like that is such a beautiful shoe, and I love a wedge. Love a wedge. I regret selling some of the shoes that I had in my past that were wedges. I should have kept them, especially this Prada pair. Oh my God, why did I give those up? And I wore them to death. You hear me? I should have just kept them. But yeah, I really want those YSL wedges. They're beautiful. I'm going to check them out. I need to return something that I got from Bergdorf that I did not wear, that I did not buy from Jerry. It was a masquerade mask, and the jewels popped out. This man sold it to me in that Linda room. But anyway, I'm going to go there and I'm going to see the shoes up front because I really like those. I want to try them on. So those are on my list. Another pair of shoes that are on my list, y'all shouldn't be surprised because I wore the dupes so much this summer. The Alaia flats. I want them in leather or suede with the grommets or the rhinestones. I felt that I wore those dupes so much that it only makes sense that I get the real pair, but in a leather version. And I'm still going to wear the mesh dupes that I have because they're still in great condition anyway. But I realized I wore those shoes so much, I know I will get the bang for my buck out of those shoes. I really will. They're just so. I just feel like they're very sweet, like chic, and I wear a lot of androgynous clothing, a little masculine energy in the clothing that I pick, and I feel like it's so girly and soft looking that it's just the perfect amount of difference. So yeah, that's on my list. This is random. It's not a fashion item. I really want a dark brown suede couch. Mm-hmm. That's the item. That's all. I really want one. And I want it big enough to like be able to lay on from like I want it to be cozy at the same time, like big seat, wide seat, long seat. Like you can curl up on the couch a little bit. Yeah. That's on my list. It is. I want a spring 2025 Laura Piana hat, the tall ones, the really tall ones. So I have one already for the fall from the fall collection that is in the brown wool color. I want one of the raffia material ones that they shared or a satin one that they shared. I don't know which one. I have to ask my friend Will about it. But I want one of the ones that are a little bit taller than the pillbox one that I have right now. I think Laura Piana is so underrated when it comes to their accessories. Even their flats are good. They're very charming and girly as well. I love Laura Piana accessories. Also on my list, I want a silver stack of bangles. I want them either from like a David Yurman or if Spinelli sells something like that. I just want a stack of silver bangles. They can be different or they could be all the same. It would be really cool if I could do like a jewelry collaboration with a brand like Dylan Lex and like cultivate certain pieces that are just, I just have a certain vision in my mind of how I want these bangles to look. And I feel like I want to do a jewelry collaboration with a brand that I can like help design something with. But I just want a stack of bangles and I want them to not make that much noise. Like I want them to be fitted enough where they aren't clashing up and down, making all that noise. Because I work with audio all the time. I'm talking, I talk with my hands, I'm moving all the time. And while I love the look of bangles stacked up in that way, I don't like the sound of them. So I want a stack of, like I want to create a great list of either, chained bracelets, bangles, skinny bangles, all the things, but I want them to fit in a way where they're not moving up and down my arm, making all that click clack sound. Click clack sound. I don't want all that sound, okay? But I definitely want a stack of silver bangles, and I'm excited to start that journey in finding the greatest pieces. Some vintage. I can see it being a mix of things, but I really want to do a jewelry collaboration with somebody this year. I think it'll be really cool. One other item, y'all remember that Bottega Veneta typewriter bag that Matthew did for for spring 2025? I think about it often. I also think about that big ass storybook pouch that he made. I want pieces that are just like, strong, memorable, weighty. I even want a little bit more of color mixed in. Like, I want my accessories to be the pop of color. I also want the Bottega fragrance that I am in love with, Colpi D something. I can't remember the name to save the life of me, but I think it's such a pleasant fragrance. It's fresh, it's kind of citrusy, but it's soft, it's soothing, it's not too strong in your face. I feel like this is one of those fragrances that is going to be a signature scent for me. And I also really want the fragrance from Mind Games called Empris. It like that's another one that is so fresh and light, but it's serving something. I will put up the notes to every each one of these, and I just feel like they're just so good. And I'm really hard with fragrances. I feel like when I'm on my cycle, there are certain days where I cannot handle anyone's fragrance. I think anyone wearing a fragrance on certain days of my cycle, all of them stink. Like, I can't handle a lot of scent, right? But I think that when I find something that I really love, really enjoy, oh my God, it's a forever thing for me. I don't have a lot of different smelling fragrances, I think. They all have a common thread, which I think is an amber, a musk. I like patchouli in certain things. I like pepper in certain things too. But I also like citrus. This will not be a fragrance video. I am not a connoisseur of fragrance. I just know that I like certain shit, and I really want the Empris from Mind Games and the Colpi de whatever from Bottega Veneta. And plus that bottle is very expensive with that little marble plate underneath it. 400, I think it's $400. That is crazy. Somebody give me a discount. I will take a discount on the Bottega fragrance. I will. That I'll take a discount for, cause that is insane. Y'all know I love me some Bottega, but like 400, child. Anyway, moving right along. I also want to go on a few trips this year. Carlos has not gone on a real vacation in years. So that's why we decided not to exchange gifts this year. We're going to plan a trip. And I would love to go to Jamaica, never been there before. I would love to go home to Aruba to see my family as well. And I also want to go to Mexico City. I think it's a beautiful place. I've never been there. I see so many people visit there all the time, and I'm just so like not jealous, but just like I want to go with y'all. Like, why didn't you tell me you was going? I want to go too. So that type of thing. I would like to get those three places under my belt this year. I would love to go to Greece. I would love to go to South Africa. I would love to go to Italy at some point, you know. But yeah, I would love Jamaica for sure. I would love to see Aruba. I miss Aruba. I love the food from Aruba. I miss my family. And Mexico City. So those would be really cool if we could get those under our belt this year. And things that I'm like not trying to buy too much of, which my little no buy list. I don't need any more jeans or bottoms. Like, I'm good on pants. I'm good on denim. Like, that's my weakness. I love a good bottom, and it's kind of crazy. What else do I really not need anymore? T-shirts. I don't need no more t-shirts. I have so many t-shirts now, y'all. I barely wear them. I need to wear them. I plan on wearing them, but I really do not need not now one more set of t-shirts. I don't. And most of them are oversized, which is fine. I'm not really a fitted t-shirt type of girl, but I don't need any more t-shirts. Another thing I really don't need any more of, I don't need any more baseball caps. Y'all, the last baseball cap I bought for myself was the Yankees MoMA hat. It's so good. And now I see everyone's like talking about the MoMA baseball hats. Like, when did this become a thing? When did this become a thing? How did people find out about the MoMA? Because I found out, I went into the little gift shop that they have in Soho. And I went to the back and I was like, oh my God, these hats are so cute. Let me get one. And now it's like a thing. So, okay. But I don't need any more baseball hats. Okay. And I don't need any more sunglasses unless it is a really avant-garde looking pair of sunglasses that I have nothing else like it. I've been kind of eyeing like the big bug-eyed looking ones. I think they might be chic on me. The ones from Dries Van Noten, Gentle Monster. You know what I'm saying? But I really don't need any more classic sunglasses. Girl, like for what? I got one face. And yes, I have one set of feet and I don't need all them shoes, but I'm not putting shoes on my no buy list. Y'all know that would be crazy. But yeah, I just want to have more bold options. I also want to wear my heels more. I feel that, since the pandemic, we've been really prone to just wearing flat shoes and being comfortable. And listen, yes. And at my age, I am feeling that sometimes the comfort is just better for me. But I have far too many amazing heels to be sitting in that closet looking at me like, sis, we're going to wear our heels this year. And we're going to dance in our heels this year too. I think that I like making this list because, first of all, it's fun for me. I love fashion. I love collecting fashion. I know these things are expensive. I work hard for the money. She works hard for it, honey. And I know I don't need any of these things, but I want these things. And I am not going to deny myself of these things, especially if I'm working hard, especially if we are still going through world chaos at all times, and especially if retail therapy is going to exist. I will be shopping. I know y'all got some things on y'all list. Ooh, do tell, do share. I want to know. Maybe I should add it to my list. What are some things from my list that you'll add to your list? Do tell. And also, what's on your no buy list? What are things that you're going to be like, you know what, I'm going to hold myself accountable. I'm not going to go nowhere near these things. I don't need it. I don't need it. We don't need it. We don't want it. I'm just curious because I do think that, like I said, I feel that when I created the list for 2024, I stuck to that list. And there were a few things I didn't get a chance to get, and that's fine. I had a wonderful year of shopping, okay? Very little things I regret. I think it's imperative to make a list so you can always refer back to it when you feel like, I'm feeling a little anxious. I'm going to buy something from Zara that I probably don't need, but it just looks cool and I probably won't even wear. So I'm just saying, like, what's on your to buy list? What's on your I want to make an investment on this type of list? Just curious to know. And I also feel like it's important too because we're about to, in the US, I know I have a lot of cookies all over the world. Hey y'all, what's up Russia? What's up London? What's up Africa? What's up Canada? But we're about to be going through a transition of power here in the United States, right? So there's a lot of things that are changing already. It's interesting because I didn't think that people were going to shop like that for the holiday season, but they exceeded Target and hit projections. Like people were shopping like crazy for the holiday. So it's, while we have all these inflation problems and all these expensive things, businesses are inflating prices when they really don't need to. I do think it's important to, if you love to shop, if you love a certain vice, I love fashion. I love to shop fashion, right? I think that it's good for me to have a list that I can just keep my eye on because I don't want to stop myself from having a nice little time shopping. I'm not going to be like, no, you can't shop because you don't know what the world is going to look like in the next 5 months, right? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm going to shop. I'm going to buy little things here and there. I'm going to make little investments and I'm going to hopefully be able to keep them for my legacy as far as children or nieces and nephews, godchildren that can have them when I want to give them off or if anything happens to me. I like fashion. That's my thing. So, what's your thing? And don't yuck anyone's yum either in the comments, because I see what y'all be yucking people's yum. Don't be doing that under here. Don't. I'm not one of those content creators that y'all could just like play with. I'm just not one of those types. Like, I know I'm out in the open and people can say whatever they want. Y'all can say whatever y'all want in the comments. That's fine. I'll block. I'll respond. Maybe not. Maybe I will. But I'm also one of those types of people, like, if y'all ever saw me in the street, would you say it to my face? I don't think so, because you know I'm crazy. You know I'm crazy. So don't yuck nobody's yum. Don't argue in my comments with each other, and don't come for me because I like to shop, even though I don't need anything else. I don't care, girl. I was so shop. It's my money. So yeah. Second to last video of the year. Y'all really held it down. I cannot. Y'all really be staying with me. Oh my God. But yeah, I'm done with my rambling at the end of this video. I'm going to spritz on a little of my little mind game sample from Enprix. The Enprix. And I'm going to go to lunch with Christian. We're going to go to Frenchette downtown. I want the chocolate mousse with the chocolate crumblies. And I'm out. Yeah, y'all. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. I love y'all down. I'll see y'all in the next episode. Bye, cookies. Have a good one.